Hi there, I hope you're doing well. My name is Mark Gallagher and you probably know me as a ukulele player, however I do play other instruments that I greatly enjoy. One video you might have seen of me is my cover of the Rolling Stones' You Can't Always Get What You Want, which I played on this. This is a Seagull Merlin Dulcimer. I've had a lot of really warm response to the video. I had some people asking for more information on the Dulcimer, and hell, I even had a couple of people buying it because they were so inspired by my cover, which is mental. So for this video I wanted to give an introduction on what this is and how it works. One thing I'm going to clarify is that I'm going to probably call this and refer to this as a dulcimer, but it's not actually one. This instrument is very much based off of the dulcimer, however Seagull simply markets it as the Merlin. So how is it tuned? Well, this instrument uses the open tuning of D, A, B, D. You might have only heard 3 notes because this instrument has 4 strings but 3 courses. When I say courses, I'm referring to how many spaces there are per string. For example, an acoustic guitar has 6 courses, 1 string per course. A 12-string guitar also has 6 courses, however each course has 2 strings. But the key with playing 12-string guitars is that you treat the pairs of strings as 1 string, you play it as such. So with the courses as it relates to this instrument, we've got a D, we've got our A, and then we double up on the D. I've previously described this instrument as really easy to play and actually quite difficult to make sound bad. The main reason for this is because of how it's fretted. Majority of string instruments like ukulele, guitar, etc., they are fretted chromatically, so it goes up a semitone each time. However, for the Merlin, this is actually fretted diatonically, it goes up the major scale. So on the 8th fret, it goes D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Same can be said for the high strings, which are the same but an octave up, and the same on the A. It goes A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, back to A. Because the Merlin is fretted this way, if you're playing in the key of D, it's quite impossible to play a wrong note because all the right notes are here and there aren't any wrong notes, or it's all in the key of D. Save for the G sharp on the A string, but shh. So as it pertains to playing this instrument, it's actually quite simple because strumming all the strings open will just give you a D power chord. Barring the 3rd fret will give you a G, and barring the 4th fret will give you an A. That's 3 chords, you can make whatever music you want with it. A common style, technique, idea thing to incorporate when playing this is to use drone strings. By this I mean you'll be fretting 1 string, going up and down the neck, and you'll let the others sort of drone and ring out constantly. An example would be this. As with strumming there, I was only fretting the low D, and I had no left hand activity on the other strings. I let these drone. The same principle can also be reversed, in which I fret just the higher strings and I let the lower ones drone out. For instance, so when you're playing in this sort of instrument, this sort of style with the folky drone strings, I think it's really important to consider the chords 1, 4 and 5. Chord 1 is home. Chord 5 is away. Chord 4 is somewhere in between. The absolute pillars of music come from using these 3 chords. It comes from the idea of tension and release. It comes from going away and then coming back home, and that's what we want in music. And through those 3 chords, it's so simple to kind of create really beautiful music. In this case, chord 1, D, open string. Chord 4, G, 3rd fret. Chord 5, A, barring the 4th fret. But what's really fun with this, and also other open playing styles, is that you can hint at the chord without playing it fully. So I can play 3rd fret but only on the lower string, and I'm hinting at chord 4 without actually playing it in full. I'm fretting the A on my low D string, but I'm not playing the chord fully. I'm still hinting at it though. So we can apply this logic to other 3 chord songs, for instance Blown in the Wind. How many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a man? So when I think about cover songs to play on this instrument, I mostly approach it from the standpoint of songs that have 2 or 3 chords. So You Can't Always Get What You Want worked perfectly because it mostly uses chord 1, chord 4, and then occasionally chord 5. I saw her today at the reception. glass of wine in a hand. So I think that's everything I wanted to cover on an introduction to the Merlin. The key things to remember are it's diatonically fretted, use chord 1, 4 and 5, keep the idea of going home, going away and coming back home. If you are considering buying one, I'd encourage it. They're not too expensive and they're a lot of fun to play, especially just to mess around with. And to those who saw my video and ended up buying one as a result, I hope this is sort of a good jumping off point for you. Thanks as always to my supporters on Patreon. This has been a bit of a shit year and their support has helped me get through it. If you want to help support videos like this, my collaborations, my originals and all sorts of other things, then you can head over to patreon.com/markgalkinmusic, make your pledge and get access to a lot of lovely little content. Let me know of any sort of content ideas you want to see in the comments below. It'd be really nice to see your suggestions, and often I've used suggestions as jumping off points to make videos. Until next time, my name is Mark Gallagher. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great day and stay safe.